Hi everyone, this is Dina and welcome to another episode of our podcast, Designing Your Life, a podcast that aims to inspire you to create the life you want. Each week on Designing Your Life, we'll be sharing stories, experiences, and tips that will help you gain insights on what you can do to create your perfect life, no matter what that looks like for you. We'll be addressing topics such as finding the right career for you, turning your passion into reality, common career mistakes, when to start your own business, and finding balance in life as a working mom, just to name a few. And I hope that by listening, you feel inspired to design the life of your dreams. Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Designing Your Life. Today, I want to talk to you about how to figure out what you want to do. The reason I think this is so important is because in order for you to design the life you want, you need to figure out what you want. You can't create what you can't see. I get a lot of people telling me, I don't know what I want to do. And when I hear this, I get so excited because there is so much potential and excitement in actually trying to figure this out, if they decide to figure it out. And I say if because a lot of people don't really try and figure it out. Instead, they decide that they prefer to just sit back and let life happen to them, and they're happy just going with the flow of things instead of taking charge of their future. So, if you're one of those people who isn't sure what they want to do and wants to figure it out, then good for you. You're going to have a fun ride. Here are a few tips for this journey. First of all, know that it is a journey. It's not a quick fix. It might take you some time to figure out what you truly want, but what's important is for you to actually make it a point, maybe make it a goal, to be looking for it. If you don't have that intention, the intention to actually try and figure out what you want to do, then it's not likely that you'll find it fast. Time's going to pass by either way. Most people underestimate what they can do in a year, so maybe you want to set it as a goal that this year you want to embark on the journey of trying to figure out what you want to do. Number 2, do the research. How do you figure out what you want to do? Try things, read, research, watch others, ask them. Get out there and start exploring. There are so many ways to do this. If you're lucky enough to be on this journey while you're young and maybe still in university, then this is the best time. Look for internships in different fields that you might be interested in. Do as many as you can, make them different. Try different activities, join clubs, volunteer at different organizations. All these things will give you clues to what you want to do. And at the same time, this is a great way to build your CV and gain some experience so that when you graduate, it becomes easier for you to actually get a job, or the job you want, to be more specific. Now, if you're a bit older and have started asking yourself this question a little bit later on in life, what do I want to do? That's okay too. You can still explore and research as well. Maybe try and get involved in different projects at work, talk to people who are doing things that you feel interested in doing, join organizations in the fields you're interested in to learn more about how they work and how they do things. Number 3, don't be afraid to try new things. We are creatures of habit, and we sometimes find it a bit challenging to venture outside of our comfort zones. But try it, and you might be surprised at what you discover. It doesn't even have to be anything huge. So try simple things like maybe pick a new weekend activity that you never did before. Maybe try a new sport, read a new type of book. Maybe you can ask your friends who have different interests than you to take you along on their next adventure. You might actually enjoy it, and either way, you'll discover something new about yourself. Number 4, and I think this is very important, and a lot of us miss it, is actually reflect on your progress. So track it, write it down, like any assignment that you would have. Have a monthly or a weekly reflection session with yourself where you sit down and list all the different things that you've tried or researched or explored, note what you like, what you didn't like, what you enjoyed, and things that you maybe even found challenging, but in a good way. As you do this, you're going to find that you're getting closer to finding what you want. So there you have it, a few tips to help you get started on this magnificent journey to figuring out what you want to do. in order for you to design your life the way you want around it. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and feel free to share it with anyone that you think might benefit from it. It would be amazing if you could leave a review to help other listeners learn more about this podcast.